I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to cook a gorgeous eye of round roast of beef. Now we're going plain and simple, very traditional tonight so that Mom can make Yorkshire pudding with it. Make sure you check out our recipe for that because Yorkshire puddings are some of my favorite things and they come from the beef drippings. Now look at this gorgeous roast. This is a half of an eye of round roast, half of it. That's all we need. We're only serving 3 tonight. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. 1.72 kilograms, I believe this is. And oh, it's so fresh and gorgeous. Now, on my stovetop, I have a very large, heavy-bottomed frying pan heating on a high heat with about 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil. Now tonight I used canola oil, but you could use olive oil, you could use sunflower or safflower oil, whatever kind of oil you're comfortable with. Something that has a nice high smoke point because I want to sear this on the outside and then we're going to finish it in the oven, okay? Very plain and simple with our seasoning. Salt, I have, I don't know, maybe a cup and a half of flour here because I want to dredge this all on the outside to get a nice crust. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of cayenne just for a little kick of spice, a heat, and some paprika. Now the flavor of this roast is going to speak for itself. You just need a little bit of salt and pepper to enhance things. So mix that through the flour, nice. And we're just going to dredge this, coat this on all sides, in other words. You'll have a nice little amount of fat here. That's going to give us good drippings and keep things nice and moist. Get all those sides covered nicely. You don't want it chunky, but you do want everything coated. Beef doesn't take too long in the oven, especially if you have pan-seared it first. Ooh. Now it's Ukrainian Christmas here, and this is what we're going to celebrate with. Okay, this is nice and dredged. You see it's nice and lightly floured. Pat off any of the excess, it doesn't need it. And into your frying pan it goes. High heat, hot oil. Do you hear that sizzle? That's what you want. Okay, leave it a few minutes. Now in order to brown, you don't want to mess with it, okay? Don't keep moving it and checking it because that crust is going to come off and you want to keep it on there. That's the whole point. So leave it for a few minutes just to get a nice browned coating and then turn it on all sides to get it browned evenly. Once you see that the bottom is browned, then you're going to turn it very gently with some big tongs. Make sure you turn the meat away from you into the oil so that it doesn't splash on you, because that is hot. Ooh, it smells good already. You may have to hold the roast on its side so that you can get different angles that you need to get browned as well. So just stand there and hold it with your tongs and stand away from the oil. It only takes a few minutes per side if you have a nice high heat. All right, this is beautifully browned. Let me put my gloves on, it's a little bit warm. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Now, since we browned it so nicely, we're only gonna leave it in the oven at 425 for maybe 5 to 8 minutes. And then I'm gonna turn it down to 325 and let it chill out a little bit more and finish cooking until it's done. This will probably take roughly an hour to finish, and make sure you're using a meat thermometer for your desired doneness, whether you want it to be rare, medium rare, or all the way up to well done. I hope you don't do well done, but hey, who am I to say? All right, oven is preheated. Into the oven this goes. It's so beautiful. It's gonna make the whole house smell like heaven. All right, this has been going for 8 minutes. I'm turning it down to 325 degrees for this gorgeous eye of round roast of beef. Let that thing go. 40 minutes I think I'm gonna start checking it, especially since I did such a beautiful job browning the outside. It's gonna give it a really good kickstart. All right, now, this beef is done to medium in the center. As it comes out and sits another 5 minutes under my little tent, which I put on there to make sure things didn't get too brown, it is going to rise at least another 5 degrees. So, here's what she looks like. Gorgeous roast. Look at this. Woo, woo. Any kind of holiday or a special occasion, this would be a perfect meal to make. So, let this sit for at least 5 to 8 minutes. You want those juices to calm down in there, okay? If you start slicing now, all the juices are gonna come out. The meat is gonna be dry, okay? You don't want that. You've done such a hard work at keeping that in there by searing it in and then roasting it just right. So let those juices just kind of relax before you cut them, okay? Also, the outside bits of this roast obviously are gonna be more cooked than what's in the center. So if people like more well done, you would serve them things, slices towards the end. And if people that like things more rare, slices towards the middle, okay? Let this sit. Let me show you this gorgeous roast. It's done. I have some beautiful roasted veggies with it. Mom did a couple Yorkshire puddings, and there we go. Gorgeous! It's been sitting, and we are ready to slice. I'm just gonna move this out of here to slice, make things a little easier on us. And we'll keep these veggies warm while we're at it. You can see her a little better now, out of the pan. Oh yeah. All right, remember what I said. The outside bits are more well done than the inside ones. So slice accordingly to what everybody desires for their meal. If you put a fork in here while those juices are running wild, all that meat's gonna lose its gorgeous juice. So I'm gonna cut sort of on a bias with a very sharp knife. Look at that. Beautiful. You get that gorgeous crust on the outside as well. Ooh, it is moist. It is juicy. That is gonna be good. Now serve this with horseradish or whatever the heck you like. But look at that. What a gorgeous roast. As you get into the center, I hope it's a little more rare. We had to wait for some people, so we put it back into heat to keep warm. This is one beautiful roast. It smells so good. We have a ton of drippings. You could make gravy, or you could do another batch of Yorkies. Look at that. So let's try a piece. I'm gonna show this to you too. Look at these beautiful slices. You can see that the juice isn't just running out, and that's what you want. You don't want those juices so ferocious that it just loses everything. Gorgeous. Only cut off what you need to, leave the rest intact until as needed, okay? It just stays more moist and beautiful. All right, let me try a piece of this for you because wow, show you this. Has a gorgeous browned crust, look at that. And the meat is so juicy, but not all drippy, right? For lack of a better word, so beefy. Moist, tender, simply but beautifully seasoned. And I have to admit, I love the fat on a beef roast. You too, Mom?
That's part.
Has so much flavor. It's a lot of it is rendered out. It keeps the meat really nice and moist and so flavorful. That is one good piece of roast beef. The crust is divine. All right, we're ready to eat. All right, we're ready to eat, and I want to serve this while it's still warm. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you cook a beautiful eye of round roast of beef. Easy, simple, as long as you have a little bit of time. This only took an hour in the oven to get done to a medium rare in the center, okay? So the outside, more well done, the inside, more rare. Awesome. You're gonna love this. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find me on instagram.com/webchefofalltrades. Find my shows on iFood TV at my.fossum.tv/cookingwithkimberly. I'm on youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon and a few other places. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously.